Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Suzanne Gundersen from Screenwritenow, and I am an inner story coach who helps screenwriters and industry creatives to naturally de-stress and get focused into their creative rhythm and flow, build tremendous confidence, and deepen their emotional worldview into wisdom and truth. That way they can hook every audience. So today's video is a part of my Industry Wisdom Bit series where I'm bringing to you professionals in television and film to share with us one golden nugget or gem of advice that they've come to learn in their career and maybe can help you too. So today we're joined by Jocelyn Wright. Thank you so much for being here, Jocelyn. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm very excited to participate in your Golden Nugget project. I am a writing performer. I am currently marketing a rom-com that I'm very excited about that is moving forward. I've been communicating with the director, so we're kind of moving forward. I worked for a long time on a television series called The Closer. I'm also pitching a bunch of shows. One of them is called Sister Judy and the Delinquents, and you can find it on YouTube or at my website, jocelynwright.com. Very excited to get that out there because I think it's great. And I'm happy to share my insights, whatever they may be.
Oh my gosh, you have so much experience, so many great opportunities you've had in your career. Fantastic. So yeah, if you could just whittle that down to just one gem for our audience today or something that you think could be helpful to them.
Well, okay, I'm going to funnel a lot of things into one idea. For one thing, I want to say, pour yourself into your story. Everything that you've been through, in a way, there's a great catharsis for the writer. Whatever your trauma, whatever your heartbreak, whatever your joy, whatever you care about, pour it in. It will always make your story stronger. It will make it more intimate. It will make it more real. And in light of that, use formatting like you would use it in poetry. It's very important. Slug lines have an incredible power. Think of a paragraph that would be in Tolstoy or Dickens and funnel it down almost like a telegraph into these very precise words and make everything count because it's lean. A script should be lean and the pacing should be great. And the other thing is, be generous with your talents and your gifts. You know, as Suzanne's being generous here in this forum, we give to each other because art creates and begets art. But if people are not respectful of your talents, and if they do not give you credit where credit is due, leave quickly because it will never get any better, in my opinion, and in my learning experience. So take care of yourself as an artist, as a business creature, because that may be the biggest challenge of the artist.
Right, sure. Yeah, no, so much great wisdom right there. So definitely pouring yourself into your work. I mean, definitely people want to know you as a writer and in your story. I love that. We were talking a little bit about that before we hit the record button too. And then also making sure that, you know, I love the word you use when you're writing your scenes, like we don't need all this excess that's in there. It's like really get to the point. What are you really song and dancing around? Like get that lean writing out there. That's beautiful.
Yes.
And then nurture
Yeah.
yourself. So important. Self-care, I think we're coming to learn is what forgiveness is all about, what self-love is all about, is really self-care. And I think in the times that we've lived in after 2020.
Yes. 2020, I think, will teach us more about self-care, as we were also discussing beforehand, that self-awareness of your authentic self, all of which the artist should bring back into their art with that wisdom that you get inside yourself. It's almost like write emotionally naked, you know, and you can write naked at your computer too, if that's what you're into. But I mean, when it comes down, really, you know, it's amazing to me how when I think about my own life experience and then put it through the other experience. I've done historical dramas. I have a piece about John Muir that I'm very proud of, that I'm hoping will be made in the coming year. Big movie, it's very expensive. But working on a historical piece, again, you're not that person, but how do you funnel your feelings, your own, and then give the authenticity to characters so that you're not utilizing them as a plot tool. They're truly discovering themselves as they move through the story as it unfolds.
Yeah.
I just think it makes.
Oh yeah, and that is the juiciness of a story that we're so hooked into being engaged with. Absolutely. We want to have that vulnerability to share with us. So Jocelyn, this has been fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing all that. Is there any place we can go to find out what's happening more about you right now?
Well, jocelynwright.com is, and I'm present on Facebook. I write a lot of poetry and I put stuff out there. And again, I'm hoping that there will be a couple of films coming out in the coming year that that have my name on them.
Exciting times for you. Wonderful. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Yeah, and so everybody who's watching, feel free to pop on over to my website, Screen Right Now, and download your free ebook copy, 3 Steps to Get Pitch Ready, so you can get into alignment with yourself and hook your audience. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Jocelyn, and we'll see you on the next Industry Wisdom Bits.
Bye.